happy birthday to Harlem, Georgia's funniest native son. On this date in 1892, Oliver Hardy was born in the Columbia County town.
So on this date, we go to Harlem, where there's a couple who got themselves into a real fine mess of a Laurel and Hardy inspired car museum. It's out there somewhere with George Escala.
Here's something you don't see every day, a 1915 Model T. But here with Gary and Jean Russif, there's a lot of stuff you don't see every day. Blame it on Gary's heritage.
I'm a crazy Norwegian.
Gary and his wife Jean left Minnesota for Harlem more than a decade ago. One reason: Gary is a huge Laurel and Hardy fan. And here they created their Laurel and Hardy inspired fine mess old car museum. And these cars get a big reaction from visitors.
They say, "Whoa, is this real?" They want to know because it's full size. All the cars are full size.
They're the right size, but they're not quite right, like the 1919 here.
Well, it's really a lot of wood. It's full size, made out of wood.
That's right, all these old classics didn't come off an assembly line 100 years or so ago. They came from Gary's head and his hands, all made out of wood, right down to the most detailed part. You don't go online and find kits. You create these out of what?
Out of my dreams, I wish.
Gary says it takes about 2 years per car, but he didn't stick with just the autos. Here's a replica of the historic locomotive, the General, with a tender car. Stand and ollie, driving the train. 150 logs in the tender car. They're not real, they're made out of wood. Everything on the train is made out of wood except the bell.
If you made a bell out of wood, it wouldn't sound right.
But at the Fine Mess Old Car Museum is all right indeed. I would not lie. Out there somewhere in Harlem, George Escala, WJBF News Channel 6.